There's nothing more festive than rotisserie meat, and I'm lucky enough to have a rotisserie oven. So I'm going to show you how to do the best roast lamb, of course, with lots of classic veggies. So first up, I've got a leg of lamb, and I've asked my butcher to debone it, but leave the shank on it. I've also tied it, and whenever you're cooking a roast lamb, whether you're cooking it just classically in the oven or you're putting it onto a rotisserie skewer, you want it to come to room temperature. Also, seasoning and oiling is important, so a drizzle of extra virgin olive oil. And don't be afraid to season this well with salt. So a good pinch of salt all over this beautiful leg of lamb. Now, there's roasting in the oven and then there's rotisserie cooking. And what I love about rotisserie cooking is you get that beautiful hot 360 degrees going around the piece of meat. So you're going to get this caramelization all over the meat, and of course it's still going to be really, really juicy. So after you've seasoned it, we need to place it onto the skewer, and the skewer will go through nice and easily. Just ensure that it is through the center. You want it to be perfectly through the center, and then you'll see a prong at the end, so it's quite sharp. You want that so it's secure and in place. We need to do that onto the other side now. So we've got another prong. We'll place that through our rotisserie skewer. And again, we're going to fasten that into place. You'll see there's also a little screw there, so we just need to tighten that, and that's how easy it is to do. Now, before we pop this in the oven, the veggies, so you can imagine this, it's going to be on the rotisserie and the fat's going to be gently dripping down. That fat is flavour and it's going to flavour our veggies. So I've got loads of onions, some tomatoes, potatoes, rosemary, and lamb loves garlic, so lots of garlic. So I'm just going to roughly chop everything, pop it onto a large flat tray, and this will also go into the oven. I've placed our vegetables onto the bottom shelf just so all that beautiful fat can run down and flavour the veggies. I'll place our lamb roast into the oven, and you just want to place the skewer straight into the motor hole and just rest it on the rack. Now we want to take the rotisserie handle off, so that just screws off very easily. Close the oven, and it's as simple as just going through the functions and finding the rotisserie function, and away it goes. Now, halfway through this cooking process, I'm going to add some beans too, because I find beans with lamb are just the best. It's gonna be so good. Well, this is smelling delicious. The roast veg have come out the oven. I've placed them onto a platter, and look at our rotisserie lamb. Just like any other piece of meat, you do need to allow it to rest because it's just going to taste so much better. And of course, we can handle it. So we're going to take the prong away. It's done its job. We'll carefully remove the skewer. Comes out quite easily, and that other prong. And you can see that my butcher has tied our lamb leg. So we're just going to take off the string and just have a look how crispy the exterior it is. It's golden, it's perfectly cooked in the center. And because this is all about sharing, I don't carve it yet. I carve this at the table, and I want to serve it with the veggies. So just pop that on top of the veggies. If you like, another extra pinch of salt. And I tell you what, having a rotisserie function in the oven is the coolest thing ever. You seriously will taste the difference, and it takes all the messy work out of it. Rotisserie lamb, vegetables, Sunday night, sorted.